Earground Radio. New voices amplified.
Perfect.
Cool. 1 second, let me just check how it is, man. Greetings and thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Pilot Margaret. Welcome to Earground, New Voices Amplified. I'm super chuffed and excited to be joining you guys because today we have an amazing voice, an amazing star. One of the fastest rising stars in Zimbabwe right now. And internet has been abuzz with their content that people are talking about here. And I'm talking about none other than Anita Jaxson. Welcome to Earground.
Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be here.
Wow, it's actually an honor to meet you. Everybody's talking about you. Your music has created a buzz and a wave online. How do you feel?
Well, it's a bit overwhelming. I don't want to lie to you. It's all happening so fast, and I'm not really used to the attention. But I will say I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process.
Great,
and I'm learning a lot, but it's good. It's good.
Great. And take us through that process. Your childhood.
Sorry?
I'm saying take us through that process, your childhood. Where did this creative process start? Where did you grow up?
Well, for me, growing up, my biggest inspiration was Adele, firstly. That's how I got into music, because I was absolutely in love with her voice.
Awesome.
I remember listening to someone like you, and I was just like, Mom, I want to sing. And I couldn't sing. Mind you, I couldn't sing at all. And my mom was like, okay, come and sing. And I try and sing, and it would be off. Most of the time it was like off. Yeah. But like, I fell in love with it. At the end of the day, it's all about passion. And if you love something, you get there eventually. So, I mean, it took a lot of practice. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Adele for me was someone that got me hooked onto music.
Great. And where did you grow up? You grew up in Harare and...
Yes, I've been in Harare my whole life. I'm from Brayside. I'm from the hood.
Oh, you're from the hood.
I'm from the hood. Yeah. I've been in Harare my whole life. I've been living here in Brayside like since I was born.
Right. And,
yeah.
Your first time getting into a booth recording, what was it?
Into a recording booth. I think I was about 16, 16, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, with a man named J Bone.
Oh, J Bone! Wow,
you know J Bone? Yes.
Yeah,
I first started my music. Actually, first started with J Bone. I don't want to lie to you. We used to record. I don't know if you know of Carlo Music.
No.
He plays the guitar. So yeah, it started off there. We used to record, and we used to do shows. Motown would perform in front of like large crowds, about 1,500 people. So J Bone got me into the booth. Yeah. I started off with J Bone, and it's been going very well. It's been going very well.
It's super awesome, because I know J Bone from as far as 1996 when I tried.
Oh yeah, he's been in the game for a very long time.
J Bone,
yeah, for a very long time.
Yeah, Baby Biggie is now late, and
yes, I know. He actually used to live next door to me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's very sad, unfortunate. Yeah.
Great. And now you've got your first song. I think the first song that I heard from you was the one that you did with Mega T.
Oh, Potion.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I've done quite a lot of songs with Mega T. It's just we haven't released them. Oh. But yeah, we've done a lot of songs. But we will still release them. We're just waiting for the perfect time. And we also want to do a lot of videos, visuals, and get our stuff out there. But yeah, I've been recording with Mega T. Mega T's my guy. Oh, I met Mega T in 2018. Yes, that's where I met Mega T. And then from there we clicked, and we've been recording ever since.
Wow, great. And how many projects have you done so far? How many have you released? Have you done albums? Have you done singles, videos?
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't done any albums. It's just been singles. I do plan on working on an album, but I just feel like now is not the right time. I feel like I first need to create a fan base and get people to know about who I am, because I don't want to waste time and then you have an album and it's a flop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just been working on singles. Right now, I think I've got about 4 out.
Okay.
At the moment. The rest I haven't released, but there will be a lot of music coming out, especially this year. I can guarantee you that.
Great. And Duffel Bag was sort of one song that propelled you to the mainstream.
Yeah.
And how was the reaction after that song came out?
Wow. With Duffel Bag, it was all Poptain's idea. I don't want to lie to you. We've got to give Poptain the credit.
Yeah, he's super talented.
So, what happened with Duffel Bag? Let me just tell you the story about Duffel Bag before I go any further. Poptain, I also met Poptain in 2018, same time with Mega T, because we were all working together. There was a music project going on. However, to cut things short, Poptain hit me up and he was like, "I've got this song and I want you to feature." And I was like, Poptain, I've got work. I'd like given up on music for a while. And then Poptain was like, "No, I'm coming to pick you up after work. We'll go to the studio and we'll record." And we recorded Duffel Bag, and wow, like everybody has just been in awe. People were excited. You know what? The funny thing is my boss plays Duffel Bag at work.
Oh, really? Oh, so
I swear to you.
And to work apart from doing music.
Yes, I do IT. I do IT, sales in IT, and it's going quite well.
Wow, that's quite encouraging, you know.
Yeah,
when you're
I
able
do
to balance the two things. But do you see yourself leaving formal employment for music full time?
Sorry, come again?
Do you see yourself like leaving employment for full-time music?
Doing music full time. Of course, I'd love to do that. I pray that that's what happens in the end. Like, I mean, for me, I love music. I love the way it makes me feel. I love how I feel when I'm behind that microphone, and I pray to God that that's what I end up doing in the end, because that will make me happy. And for me, that would be fulfilling my dreams.
Right. Do you consider yourself as a dancehall artist? If not, what sort of genre do you do?
I wouldn't want to put myself in a box, because I know I'm capable of so much more. I've got a couple of songs coming, R&B, rhythm and blues. I've also got a house track that I'm working on. So I wouldn't, like, for me at this point in life, I feel like I'm trying out different genres. And then from there, I think I'll fit myself somewhere, but I wouldn't consider myself a dancehall artist, just a dancehall artist.
Okay, great. And what would you consider as one of the biggest challenges that you've faced so far?
Like in the music industry? To be honest with you, I don't want to lie. I haven't faced any challenges, maybe because I'm new.
Okay.
And there's still a lot for me to learn and go through. But for me, so far, everything, I don't want to lie to you, everything has been perfect. I mean, maybe because I'm new, but there's still a lot for me to learn. But so far, so good.
Right. And being in the music industry, being a female artist, how has been the experience for you? Because I've heard from other artists that, look, when you get there, the producers want to hit on you, the artists also want to hit on you. And at times it's difficult to really focus and concentrate, because there's so many things to deal with apart from you focusing on your music. Are you facing that as well?
Fortunately for me, I work with very genuine people like Devon, people like TK, people like Lee Poptain, MC Campton. No one has tried that. I think our relationship is very professional. For us, we all have a goal and we all want to fulfill this goal. So it's been strictly professional. No one's tried to hit on me. I haven't experienced such. I mean, even when I go to the studio, sometimes I can be the only female in the studio, and it's all about the work. Like, everyone is passionate about what they're doing, and no one has tried to hit on me. No one has said to me, "Oh, I'll make you a star if you hook up with me." I haven't faced those challenges. But like, for me, what I'd like to see in this industry is more females being exposed, like in terms of music and having their music out there. I mean, it's more of a male-dominated industry, and I feel like there are so many females that are like so good, and I'd like to see more females have their music out there.
Great. Apart from the groups like Mokomba and Ubuntu, Zimbabwe's been for a very long time trying to get a pop international breakthrough. And there have been efforts. I mean, Natty O has been pushing hard.
Oh, yeah,
Natty is pushing hard. Yes.
Yeah.
And do you see yourself getting there? Do you see yourself as the one?
Yeah, you know, I have a lot of faith in myself, and I work very hard. I don't want to lie to you. And I do think that the vibe that we have is a new vibe. And I think that people are hungry and they want to see more of what we have to offer. And we do have a lot to offer. So I do think that we will make it there. I feel like we will. And yeah, it's promising. It looks very promising to me.
Great. And where do we see you headed? Where are you going? Where is Anita headed right now?
In terms of music or everything else?
In terms of music.
In terms of music, well, the goal for me is to create more music, have my music out there. I'd also love to do collabs with some of these international artists as well as local as well. Like for me, I mean, it would be a huge achievement to do a collab with someone like Natty O and someone like Winky D.
Awesome.
I really love Winky D. I don't want to lie. And I feel like he's underrated. I feel like Winky D is amazing and they don't give him as much credit as he deserves. So for me, and I love Winky. Like all the interviews I have, I always talk about Winky D. Wow. So for me, I'd also love to do a collab with someone like Winky, someone like Natio. Yeah.
Right. And for the sisters, for the ladies, anyone that you wish to collaborate with?
For the ladies, for the ladies, I think Tammy.
Okay, awesome.
Tammy is a ball of fire. She's a ball of dynamite.
She's
Tammy, yes, definitely. Tammy, Amara, yeah.
Great.
I think so, yeah.
But when you're looking at somebody like Winky D, what do you see? What do you admire the most?
What I admire about Winky D are his lyrics. He speaks to the heart. If you listen to like his latest album, Njema, I listen to a lot of Winky D, I don't want to lie. And his lyrics are so inspiring. And a lot of the times I notice he's criticized because of that. A lot of people like to relate it to politics, but it's not about politics. It's not even political. And I love his lyrics. It speaks to the heart. And a lot of people can relate to Winky D. So that's what I admire about him the most. His lyrics are on point and his vibe, you know, with Winky D, you don't know what to expect. He's not a predictable artist. He's always got a lot to offer. So that's what I admire about him the most.
Right. And 5 years from now?
5 years from now.
Yes. Where do we see you? Yes.
You'll definitely see a lot of me on TV, on all these music platforms, and I'm also working on a novel. So I pray
you write as well?
Yes, I write as well. I've been writing for a long time. I've won competitions. I don't know if you've heard of Cover to Cover. It's in the Standard newspaper.
Cover to Cover. Wow.
Yes, I won that. You know what I'll do? I'll look for the stories and send them to you. There's somewhere in that.
Please do. That'll be awesome.
Do that. I won Cover to Cover twice. So the book that I'm working on is called Screams for Help. It's about albinism and child marriage. So I feel like a lot of people are not aware of what is happening in this world, especially in this continent of Africa. So I'm trying to expose and I want to enlighten the youths of what is taking place around us and how these people feel. So I really pray that by then, 5 years time, or hopefully sooner, my book will be out there, and I'd love to have a film around that book.
You sound very profound, very informed, very well read. What kind of books do you read? What kind of material do you consume?
Well, with books, I try and read a lot of different books. I read a lot of Sidney Sheldon. Right now, I'm reading a book called The Naked Face by Sidney Sheldon. I love his choice of diction. His wording is amazing. Danielle Steele. I also like Naima Roberts. She's from Zimbabwe but based in the UK. You know her?
Naima Roberts. No, I don't know. It's
Okay, she's got a novel called Far From Home. I read that as well. So I try and read a lot of different stories because I want to be well informed, and I've been a curious person for the longest time.
Wow.
So I read a lot. I read a lot.
And how much of that curiosity, how much of that reading informs your lyrical content?
Well, I feel like for me, with the lyrical content, it's more of I just wake up and I'm inspired by I don't know what, and I just start singing, and I save some of my lyrics in my phone. I call them skeletons, and then I go back to them. I don't usually write a song in one go, but for me, with when it comes to music, I feel like when I listen to a beat, it helps me write my music better. And then with my story writing, I feel like I'm inspired by the authors, these authors so I feel like with the music, it's more of just vibes I get. Sometimes I just have vibes going through my mind, and I'm like, okay. And I start singing and I start trying to make a beat by myself. And I'm like, okay, I can flow to this. I can write to this. And I start writing, I save that, and then I get back to it. That's how it goes with me. But yeah, I mean, the books do inspire me in terms of my lyrical content to a certain extent. But I wouldn't say full, like, nah, I wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Great. And talking about the vibe, talking about the sound, which songs are you vibing to currently? What's on your playlist? 5 songs maybe on your playlist currently.
My playlist, I've got Winky D, I've got
nice.
Egypta, I've got Njema, and I've got some Stefflon Don. I listen to different artists. I listen to Sam Smith. Yes. I've got some Takura Jimoyo. I love that song. I'm always playing it. Yeah. So so I listen to a lot of music to get ideas, and I like different vibes. I love instrumentals. I'm always trying to make instrumentals in my head, which is weird. I can't make beats, but yeah, I like to listen to a variety of music.
Great. And when you're not doing anything musical, when you're not working, what does Anita do? Like, what do you know? You sleep.
I don't want to lie. If I'm not writing and if I'm not singing, I'm either eating or I'm sleeping. I love to rest. I love to sleep.
Wow.
I sleep a lot. I know it's so bad. I sleep, but I really enjoy my sleep.
Great. And
I feel so bad for saying that, but it's the truth.
No, I get you. So now you're under lockdown. It's been a couple of days, if not 3 weeks now, almost 3 weeks that you've been on lockdown. How have you been spending your time? How has it been for you?
Well, it's been really tough. I don't want to lie to you. Sometimes you get into your own mental space and you kind of lose it, because like with me, I'm so used to being at work and finishing late, leaving early, and being at work and always being busy. And now there's nothing to do, like I can't even go to the studio. And that's one thing for me that I love, that's one thing that I love doing. So it's been really tough. I don't want to lie. I do write here and there, but I'm eating, I'm sleeping, or I'm watching TV. That's what I'm doing. But I can't take it anymore. And I pray that this comes to an end very soon. I really want to go back to the studio, and I really miss work a lot. I never ever thought I'd say that, but I really miss going to work.
Great. And talking about this current situation, you dropped a song together with MC Kempton, and you guys recorded the video using your smartphones.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you just give us sort of a bit of insight into the creative process, how you guys came up with that song, how you did it, how you recorded it?
So initially, we didn't think that this was going to happen. When we had recorded the song, COVID was still in China. And we never thought that it would come to Africa, So initially we had assumed that we were going to do like a proper video, and have the camera guys and all that happening. But I shouldn't say unfortunately, fortunately, because I mean, it's a good idea. It's very creative, Then this happened, this whole situation happened, and we ended up recording it on our phones. But to our surprise, the feedback has just been overwhelming, and the support, and you've got a lot of people messaging, and they're like, wow, you guys are like so creative. I've never seen something like this before. So, I mean, it worked to our advantage.
That was
So
my
I
reaction
think,
too. When I saw it, I was like, wow.
I know. I was
Super
overwhelmed.
innovative.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, because I was doubting. I was a doubting Tom. I was like, I remember I messaged TK and Devin, and I was like, guys, do you think that this is going to work? Are people going to love this? What do you think of the quality? And they're like, no, relax. We've got this. And I was like, okay, fine. I trust you guys. And I mean, look, I mean, the just the support has just been overwhelming, and I'm like so grateful, and I appreciate all the people that are supporting us and that have our backs and that are listening to our music. It really, really means a lot, because like we artists are nothing without our fans.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been awesome. It's been great speaking to you. We could continue talking, but I think we're going to spare that for another day. But I know the next time we're definitely going to catch up. You'll be at another level, because I see where you're going. I see where you're taking
I pray.
Zimbabwean music. Yeah, you are literally like on the front line. You're one of the front runners in terms of pushing the Zimbabwean sound like into the global space. This is how I receive your music. So all the best. And
thank you so much.
You're most welcome. And before you go, I mean, I have a small request, a 30-second snippet into just a freestyle, something to give to your listeners, to your fans, and people that love
you. Singing or
singing,
rap or
I don't know. Maybe you could mix the two, something dance or something singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Big machine, Megatron, eyes looking like a Japanese, cushion strong, high grade with the long weave, Gucci Fendi, the high waist jeans, black gal with the beauty and the brains, underdog me unleash the chains, speed fire is strong in me veins, me are able and not the cane, one split for me I make you choke, me na one man if you go broke, don't come here with your bad joke. You're not funny, me I blow you like a smoke.
Wow, real bad girl. Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Thank you. Right?
And maybe one singing just one small one verse.
I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'll do an old song so that okay. So I've got a song that is gonna be released soon. It's called Madiba. It's
okay, great.
Okay. Moyo wangu, yeah. You are my baby, my everything. You light up my mood. I'm going crazy over you. What a fine piece, diamond in the rough with your edges kinda sharp. Bonnie and Clyde, yeah, you got me hypnotized. I'm under your love spell. So I won't carry on singing because I want to release it and I want people to be in awe. So yeah.
That's great. That's great. Wow, thank you so much.
You're most welcome. I really appreciate this. Like, it's been an amazing experience. Thank you so much for having me. Hey.
Thank you so much. I also appreciate you and your management. I think so far, I would say I've never dealt with any management as efficient as your management. The way they're communicative, and I wish all the other artist managers could be like Devon. And yeah, it's really encouraging, because when management handles everything so well, it makes life easier and also exciting for us as the media.
Very true. Like, I mean, safe hands. And I don't want to lie, TK and Devon are on point, and they work very well together, and they don't waste time. They're on the dot like this. They say we're doing a song, you must be in the studio. We want our songs. And I know I'm in safe hands. And I'm so grateful for them. I don't want to lie.
Stay safe in those hands.
Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Take care, hey?
Great. To those that are watching, thank you so much for watching. I've been speaking there to Anita Jaxson. She's amazing. A year from now, I tell you, history will be transformed. It will be changed. What you're watching is the future. The future is here. Until next time. Zim Celebs, thank you so much for the hookup. One love, enough respect.
Shout out to them celebs. Hey.
Thanks a lot.
All right, bye. Take care.
Bye.